A revolution is underway in Manchester, as the team that has suffered for years is now poised to become the Premier League champion. Manchester United is on the path to glory and is taking steps to fix the situation. Jim Ratcliffe, Omar Barada, and Dan Ashworth are the ones whose ideas will help Manchester United return to the top, with artistic leadership from Dutch coach Erik ten Hag, along with assistants Ruud van Nistelrooy and René Heg. They will lead the team artistically. Regarding the transfer market, the announcement has been made about the arrival of Joshua Zirkzee and Leny Yoro, with Matthijs de Ligt and Noussair Mazraoui also on the way. This is considered just the beginning, so we will see Manchester being a big competitor in the new season. And what are the details of the project of Sir Jim Ratcliffe and his plan to rescue Manchester? And are the new players really taking responsibility? This will be our topic today in the review series. This is Carlto Sports, and let's go to the review. But first, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss any videos. Let's take a look at the last season. For the league, the team that played 38 matches won 18, and they were 6th and lost 14 matches. So they were able to earn only 60 points and take the 8th place in the Premier League. This is the worst team ever, and the team was a local failure. Also, Manchester United took the last place in the league and placed the championship with bad results. But the team was lucky enough to win the English Cup and could participate in the European Championship. Manchester will play in the European League. And of course, dear, you are certainly noticing the failure of the United team. And you are waiting for me to tell you the reasons for this failure and how to solve it. And I also want to tell you the plan of the team for the new season. And let's go. First of all, what is the reason for the failure of United? It's a big reason, and it's a big one. And they're all about injuries. The injuries the team suffered last season are the biggest factors affecting the results. Manchester United is the team that suffered the most injuries last season, with 45 injuries. That's a big problem, but the problem is that the entire defense line was injured at the same time. The team had to play with the midfielders in the defense line. That's the biggest factor affecting Manchester last season. Another important reason for Manchester's failure is that the sell-off of the club to Sir Jim Ratcliffe was at an important time for the United. Premier League was on fire at the time. You may ask, what about the results? It's not going to be the same when the media, the fans, and the whole of England are not following the club's sale. This makes the players unable to focus because there is no stability. The situation continued for a long time, and there was a fierce competition between Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad. These were the reasons for Manchester's failure. And now the team is preparing for the new season. What is Manchester's rescue plan? And this is a point that introduced you to that Jim Ratcliffe is right, because the man didn't come to buy players only. He put his hand on Manchester's main problem, which is the management of the team. This is what made Manchester enter the lost years after they were dominant in every trophy. So the first decision Ratcliffe made was to take over all the administrators in Manchester and build a new administration at the highest level. Omar Barada was chosen to lead Manchester United's project and be the team's executive manager. With all the facilities, Sir Jim convinced him to come to United. Then Dan Ashworth was chosen to be the sports manager for the team. Dan Ashworth is the most important person in the Newcastle United administration. He is the one who brought them all the successful players, like Jordan, Putman, Isaac, and Livramento. Before that, he was the sports manager with Brighton, and he made very good contracts like Matoma, Quisito, Cucurella, and Lamptey. It means a man who puts him in any place and determines the budget, and he brings you the big results. Jason Wilcox was also chosen to be the technical manager and follow everything with the coach, completing the Manchester administration. Of course, there are other administrative names, but they will lead Manchester United in the coming period. This is the first thing that Jim Ratcliffe did. The second thing was the renewal of the training contract for the additional season. This is also a great decision because, as I always tell you, the training contract is for a professional trainer who will definitely succeed with Manchester United. And the failure was not because of it. The training team was also maintained in the legendary attack. Ruud van Nistelrooy, one of the best attackers in history and also a great trainer, in addition to coach René Heg, who also joined the training team. And so Manchester United changed the management completely and supported the training team with 2 excellent trainers. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And let's go to the deals. The first deal was made, and the team announced the Dutch striker Joshua Zirkzee. Last season, Zirkzee played with Bologna in 37 matches, scored 12 goals, and made 4 assists with a total of 16 contributions. His special feature is that he can go down to the field and create space in the defense of the competing team. He also knows how to move very well in the back of the defenders, but he has a big problem in the finish, and he must work on it in the coming period. Surely Van Nistelrooy will have incredible effect on Joshua's finish. Also, United have signed French defender Leny Yoro from Lille until 2029 in a deal worth 62 million euros. The 18-year-old center-back has signed a 5-year contract at Old Trafford. He had been linked with Real Madrid and Man United, but he finally joined the Red Devils. Now let's go to the huge defense upgrade. Manchester United have agreed a deal for Matthijs de Ligt and a fee for Noussair Mazraoui as the club close in on sealing a sensational double swoop from Bayern Munich that will transform Erik ten Hag's defense. Both played for Ten Hag during his spell at Ajax. Big deals for dilapidated defense line. And that was all about Manchester United's deals. Now I'll tell you the team's expectations for the new season. For the Premier League, Manchester United will be in the top 4 and will perform an excellent season in the country. And for Europe, the United will win the Europa League, and that will be a big achievement in the new season, which will see Manchester United return. That's it, my friend. This was Manchester United Review. Get out now. Tell me which team you want the next episode to be about. Your brother Carlto is ready for any team you choose. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any new review.